Michael, thanks for joining us. 25-26 is about to get underway, but briefly can we touch on last season's positives?
Yeah, listen, there was a lot of positives. Finishing third in the league, I think it's a massive positive. I think selling Connor Young was a big positive because that's what we're about here at Edinburgh City. We're looking to sell players, we're looking to develop players, so that was a big positive. I think the stability of the club and the reset we spoke about last time was important for all of us. I think getting 8 young players and making 8 SPFL debuts last season was important to us as well, to express evidence and fact to this youth pathway we're trying to develop here. So for me, third in the league, listen, we were a wee bit disappointed. We didn't finish it off in the playoffs there, but at the same time, Aaron, it's important to take stock. We had the smallest budget in the league last year. We had the smallest group of players. We finished with 17 signed players last year. And for me, we're proud of that because it is showing that our recruitment policy is working, our coaching is working, and now we're looking to go kind of one step further going into next season.
We've seen a few under-18s step up to the first team training in recent weeks. Can you talk to us about the pathway at the club for young players trying to make it at SPFL level?
Yeah, that's a good point. We've got 3 under-16s at the moment with the first team. They all have ability in their own different way. We're looking to educate them more. But I think it's important that we put these young guys in and play them in live competitive matches to find out what we need to work on them, because sometimes that can be masked by playing at a certain age group. But by putting them in the first team nice and early, we can then pull them back out, educate them further before they go back in.
And the club's announced several link-ups in the last couple of weeks aimed at enhancing player pathways. I believe there's one in the works with St Bernard's. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, listen, you'll see that a lot around the football club. There'll be a little kind of markers with St Bernard's name in it, the 1895. Long story short, a good friend of mine gave me a good book called The Lost Clubs of Scottish Football. And within that we had the very famous team that I didn't know about, a very historical Scottish football team called St Bernard's. And what we're trying to do here at Edinburgh City is to keep that memory alive. I believe they were the only club at Logie Green to host a Scottish Cup final outside of Glasgow ever in the last 140 years. Obviously, as I said, they won the Scottish Cup in 1895, so all we're trying to do here at Edinburgh City is to keep the St Bernard's name alive, even to the fact we've put our under-20s third strip as a St Bernard strip, to keep that going, because I think that Edinburgh football history is important, not just ourselves, other teams. And when we look back, I've actually seen programmes, St Bernard's versus Edinburgh City back in, I think it was 1931. So it's important we keep that history going and let other people know about it.
It's safe to say the club's come on leaps and bounds since you arrived back in 2023. What's the ambition look like now, both for you personally and for the football club as a whole?
Well, I said this time last year that my job's to get this football club into the Championship, and that's not changed. We fell a little short last year in the playoffs, but we're looking to go one step further this year. And it's the same as my ambition, and that's the beautiful thing, Aaron, at the moment, is that both my ambition and the club's align. Now, some people will say, well, we haven't got that big budget. And I'd come back and say to them, Leicester City didn't have that big budget either to take on the Premier League giants. The leagues I've won down south in England as a player, we never had the biggest budgets. So it was important to us that we look beyond just the monetary aspect of that, and we use our knowledge and recruitment policies to get us through the league. So both myself and the club, listen, we've got to get up the levels. It's as simple as that.
And you talk about recruitment there, fans have been excited by the club's transfer business in recent weeks. We've kept a lot of last season's core squad and some new faces as well. How have the new boys been settling in, and how's the recruitment drive been for yourself?
It's been good. Listen, we've signed 6 players and we wanted to strengthen in certain areas. That's no disrespect to some of the lads we let go, but we've been keeping an eye on some of these guys. Some are from the lower divisions, some are from the Lowland League, and some are from League 2. And that's where we're recruiting from. We haven't got the budget to go and look at League 1 and their kind of players. So for me, it's about identifying these guys, keeping a tab on them, and at the right time trying to get them in. So we're really happy how they've settled in, and I'm looking forward to see how they develop with this group, because for me this is an even better group here. It's a very, very good little group we're putting together here.
And finally, how do you feel about the season ahead?
Looking forward to it, honestly. I think we spent a lot of the pre-season last year helping a lot of the infrastructure out, because we had to. And I think this year we're a lot more organised. Although we'll probably have, again, the smallest budget, and we'll probably still have the youngest squad and probably the smallest numbers in squad. And that's the challenge for me. That's the exciting part of it, is that people say, I think last year they said we're going to be relegating favourites. Never happened. It was never going to happen. We're looking to win the title this year, and we're happy to say it out loud, because that's what my players believe. So for me, we're looking forward to hopefully having a good cup run. and hopefully going one stage further this season and winning the league.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.